Hi everybody. It is Thursday evening and I am tuning in to the theme Thursday, and this week's theme is blue, which a little bit easier for me to do this time than last time because I have lots of different blues, but I ran out of time this evening, so I decided to try on an outfit that Judith came in, and I thought I would try it on little Caroline here. And the outfit is a light blue dress, and it's a real pretty dress, sleeveless, and it's got lots of pleats and rickrack going around all the edging and some of these adorable little buttons. And it's made of I'm not sure what kind of material this is, but it's a really nice material. Judith came from the United Kingdom, so this is something from a company that isn't from around here. In fact, yeah, it doesn't even. Yeah, I'm not even sure. It says it's made in Spain, so it's a Spanish dress, I guess. Comes with bloomers, cute little bloomers. And this is my favorite part, actually, is this hat. It reminds me of a, like Little House on the Prairie kind of days, or some Mennonites and Amish wear, the ladies wear hats similar to this. And I live in an area that is just lots of Amish and Mennonites around us, so it's just really cute. And I see the little kids wearing those little hats like that, and they're so adorable. But Caroline is hanging out downstairs with us, and I already changed her diaper, got her out of that disposable one and put a cloth one back on her, and I just wanted to see how she's going to look in blue. So I'm going to get started here. There's been a lot of conversations lately, seems in the community, that people are talking about various topics and subjects, and it's been really interesting to watch a lot of videos lately, because I think these are topics that should be discussed openly, and I'm kind of enjoying hearing and reading people's opinions. There was a post that was earlier today by Miss Serenity Smith, and she had gotten a comment from somebody, and she was just kind of responding to that comment, but in a positive way, and I really respect her for that. She handled the situation very well, and the comment wasn't necessarily negative. It was just somebody that was new to the community and, just kind of expressing their opinions. And, everybody's opinion is valid. And, if they don't like something or whatever, then that's okay. And I think they, it sounded like the comment was, might have a little bit of negativity to it, but, it was okay that it had that, because, sometimes some of us that, do videos, maybe we don't pay attention to what we say or how we come across to everybody. Maybe we do sometimes come across as we're bragging about stuff, or I don't know. I don't know if any of us really do that necessarily. I think if you look at it from a different perspective, a person might interpret it the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, look at it like, oh, well, she's got, 20 dolls and she didn't seem to care about them, or whatever. I'm just using that as an example. Sorry if I just flashed her right in front, real close to the camera. I had to get her situated here. Oh, you look so cute in this. I gotta put this bonnet on her, though. Oh my goodness. Whoops. So anyway, I don't need to go into that again. If you're interested to, learn more about it and talk about it, Miss Serenity Smith has a video about it, and it was nice that a lot of people chimed in and everything, and it was kind of cool. But anyway, okay. Well, this is for, blanket keeps moving. I'm in my jammies, so it's very warm here today. But here is little Miss Caroline in her pretty dress. And she is all ready for Theme Thursday. She looks absolutely adorable in it with her blue eyes. And she's still up for adoption. I have her listed on eBay. And, I got away from I had kind of a little bit of a bad experience, but it was a learning experience. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. When I tried to do the payment thing on eBay, they a lot of people didn't quite understand it. So they were asking lots of questions, and I had a lot of people that were bidding and then they would retract it because I was trying, especially people with zero feedback, because sometimes I can look at those folks as being, I don't want to call them bad bidders, but there's been a kind of a flurry of those folks that don't have feedback, that tend to bid on things and then you never hear from them when you try to collect payment. And I'm very familiar with that because I've been on eBay for a long, long time. My account is, not as long as I've been on eBay. We had a different account before, my husband and I, but the account I have now is mine. And anyway, the issue was, that people just, thought that I got tons of responses that they thought that the baby was just $200 or it was $600, and it's like, no. These dolls are very expensive. To those of you, well, most of you know the expense of the silicones, but a lot of people, I guess, don't. They don't understand that they cost a certain amount, and a lot of times the price goes along with the realism of the doll and the time and effort the artist took to in creating the doll too. So now that isn't always the case. Adam, who is very realistic to me in my eyes, didn't cost, near as much as some of my other babies did, but it just, it just depends. Some artists, I think, they become popular, or they win awards, so that kind of increases the value of their work, which makes the price of their art go up. And that's true with anything. That's true with paintings. That's true with any kind of art. So, But people just have to understand, people that don't kind of get the art thing, the artistic behind all of this, don't seem to understand that why would you pay this much for something like this? And, you know, that's of course a personal preference that a person would pay a certain amount for a doll or a car or a baseball card or anything, really. Why would you pay that much for anything, right? So yeah, I don't want to make this a super long video, but I wanted to just kind of touch on that. If I get any new people that are looking at various channels and they're not trying to, and they're trying to piece together why some of these babies are so expensive and why people pay this much for it. You know, there's all kinds of collectors, as Miss Serenity explained in her video. You know, there are people out there that just appreciate the art. There are people out there that are looking to role play with the babies, and there are people out there that are just, you know, they collect dolls. They like dolls. So and I'm sure there's other various instances why people collect the babies too. Which I don't know everybody's reasons, and I don't need to know. I think whatever your reason is for being in this hobby, it's great. And, you know, I support everybody in this hobby, just like I hope that all of you support me in this hobby. But anyway, this is little Caroline, and like I said, she's still available. If you know anybody that's looking for, you know, she would make a great first silicone for somebody because she doesn't have hair. And that's kind of why I started out with her, because I figured it was one less thing to worry about. You know, there's so many things to consider when you're getting a silicone or reborn, like how you want to manage taking care of something like this and the upkeep of something like this. And the hair is something that frankly can just come out of the doll's head if it's not rooted a certain way, if it's not taken care of a certain way, it will just come out. And I've talked to many artists before, and some of them have, you know, spoke to the companies that they buy, or the distributors that they buy the silicone from to make these babies. And you know, the one distributor said to an artist that I've talked to that, you know, eventually if you don't figure out a way to silicone in the hair, it's eventually all going to fall out. Eventually. Whether or not that's true, depending on how deep it's rooted into the head, I have no idea. So far, all of my babies have hair that have hair. And I haven't had any problems really with that. But I know other people that have issues with you know, the hair and have had issues. Maybe they've had their babies longer than me. Who knows? But anyway, this is one less thing to worry about. She's got, and she's very soft. She's not sticky. She's a soft. She has a couple shiny spots though. She's always had some shiny spots. But I don't powder my dolls. I don't powder them. I don't put the cornstarch on. I put nothing on them, ever. I had a bad experience with that, and I just don't do it. The fact that if I do have any that have a stickiness to them, I deal with it the best way I can. And I don't powder them. So I did have a situation, though, with a baby that I was powdering it, and the skin literally started peeling off the doll. And I had it sent back to the artist to get fixed. The artist fixed it free of charge, you know, it was part of the package deal. And brought, you know, the baby got shipped home to me, and I powdered it again, and it started peeling again. and I sent it back to the artist for a second time, and I got the baby back, and I decided ever since then I wasn't going to powder that doll. And until I adopted that doll out a while back, I hadn't had any single problem with it. So I attributed the powdering with having issues with the silicone. But I'm not going to say that powdering was the reason. It could have been a fluke thing that, you know, powdering might have not had anything to do with it. And I don't know, though. But in my mind, you know, I've read too many things and I've seen too many things off camera, on camera, people talking about various things. That powder essentially does break down. It's like sandblasting something. And even though it's not coarse, it does have a, you know, an abrasiveness to it. And anything abrasive over time is going to wear something away. So that's really about it. Sorry I'm rambling, guys. I guess a lot of the videos that I've watched lately, talking about different topics, sort of got my head spinning about different things, and thought I'd just share some stuff with all of you this evening. And anyway, but I guess I should let you all go, and I'll try to upload some more videos. It's very possible that I won't get this uploaded until Friday because as many of you know from me saying it before, my internet here at home is very bad, so I usually do it at work. I have Wi-Fi at work, and they have much faster internet, so I make videos in the evenings sometimes, or weekends or whatever, but then I upload during the week when I'm at work. And I work Monday through Friday, so anything I do on the weekend doesn't get up until Monday. But little Caroline's glad you guys came along to see her, and so am I. Thanks everybody for your support and for watching my videos and all your great comments. I love to hear comments, and I try to respond to everybody. And you know, I think we should keep conversations going. I think it's great to talk about things. It's healthy, really, to talk about stuff instead of, you know, letting it bottle in. And, you know, if there's like something that people don't understand or they just don't get, you know, ask about it, you know, so we can comment and we can say what we think, and we can just have this chat going. I think that's awesome. And I think we need that, you know. How can we all learn and grow without talking, communication? But, so, okay. Well, like I said, thank you for sticking around with me, for those of you that hung out till the end. And, I will see you all real soon. Have a great and wonderful evening. Those of you that are on the other side of the world, you're probably waking up about now. So, I will be back again for some more videos. And thanks for joining me. Have a great night. Bye-bye.